The following segment is sponsored by Apple Federal Credit Union. When the coronavirus first hit, many people felt helpless, and we wanted to help the essential workers. Well, Apple Federal Credit Union organized the community into an incredible force for good. Take a look.
At this point in time, the frontline workers are trying to keep all of us alive. So the least I can do is give them some food.
Shawn Terry owns Smokin' Shawn's Barbecue. His business, which caters to weddings, office parties, and more, is taking a big hit this year.
At this point, I'm probably down 40% of my business from last year because I'm mainly a caterer. So I'm used to the big events.
But despite his revenue being lower, he didn't hesitate to give back to frontline workers with Apple Federal Credit Union.
I need this coronavirus to get out of the way. But with that being said, we also need to be safe. So, at this point, the best thing I can do is feed the people that are trying to make us healthy again and take care of this virus for us.
We took a step back and thought, what else could we be doing, and who else is impacted by this?
Apple Federal Credit Union created the Feeding the Frontline Workers campaign.
We talk a lot about all that Apple does in the community. Why is this so important to you all to, even during a pandemic, to pick other people up and keep them going?
It's most important right now. It has never been more important. We have, as you said, we've always been in the community, but this pandemic has really reinforced that and made that value so much stronger. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of who we've been for 60 years, and it's just so important right now more than ever.
It's a way to give back and show appreciation, something Curtis Allred, owner of Wildwood Pizza, has been doing a lot of this year.
If we didn't feel safe, we didn't have to go to work. If you're a police officer, a firefighter, if you're an EMT, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, those are essentials in a way that society doesn't function properly without, and those people need even more support.
Apple Federal Credit Union was able to exceed its anticipated goal of how much they could raise and give back. In the end, the community came together to provide more than 900 meals to healthcare workers, first responders, and grocery store workers.
It didn't matter who we were thinking. If we were delivering to a hospital or a sheriff's department or doing curbside pickup for the firefighters, it did not matter. The recipients always said thank you after we were saying thank you to them. And I just really envisioned being at a T, a stop sign T, where there's somebody else over there and each of you are waving the other person on and you're stuck for 5 minutes, nobody can go. So eventually you just have to say you're welcome. Like, that's your part. We're trying to say thanks to you. So it's overwhelming. It was awesome to be part of.
If you want to find out more about how Apple Federal Credit Union spreads kindness in the community as part of its Kindness Rocks campaign, just head to applefcu.org/community.